What's going on, Master Duel fans? James Polk here. More Duelist Cup action for you guys. And with this hand, I honestly do not know. Set 3 and pass. Pire map, first thing to be played, getting Hare. Foolish good. Toss out the Mikanko ceremony. Mikanko ceremony banish. Foolishing Mewashidori. Ohime getting ceremony. Sends the ritual spell. Normal Hare. Arabesque on Hare. Hare for fire dance. Arabesque for Huli. Huli getting rivalry. And one set. Opponent drew, opponent pass. Fire dance, Hare. Hare getting purification dance. Purification dance on Hare. Rivalry on Huli. Huli getting promise. Ohime getting field spell. Toss out ceremony. Field spell. 2000. Ritual spell. Whoa. For Ohime, the manifested Mikanko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equip spells. So 5 equip spells. And the opponent is so lucky. Opponent did not place down one more back row or one monster, because had the opponent did that, that would have been game over by ritual summoning. But we was not there. Hitting 3 cards. Super Poly. Called by the Grave. Nice glossed out. And Kashira preparations. Rivalry. Banish for double-edged sword. Ceremony. Toss out rivalry. Mewashidori for Huli. Double-edged sword on Huli. Set 1 and pass. Scare Claw Kashira, banishing preparations. Kashira Theosis, or Unicorn. Turns out it's Kashira, of course. Unicorn gets birth. Birth. Exige shock it into the large Oculus, aka Big Eye. As an old card, if you're not familiar with Big Eye, the life and times of Dragon Rulers. 2 level 7s as a dark spellcaster, for some reason about Big Eye being a spellcaster. 2600 attack, 2000 defense. Once per turn, detach 1, target 1 monster your opponent controls, take control of it. It cannot attack the turn the effect was used. So most cases, a 1-for-1 trade in terms of the fair and balanced moments. But unfortunately, equip card is there, courtesy of Huli. So that means Big Eye cannot steal Huli or Ohime. And on top of that, field spell is there. The large Oculus is forced to attack either one of the Mikankos. Set 1. And that's the game against Cash. And this next matchup, looking at this hand, I'd say we're getting somewhere. Fenrir free special, and okay, so Labyrinth with a side of Fenrir. Normal Nini, Male Washidori on Nini, 24 to Fenrir, and Fenrir bounce back so that the free summon is dead. Ariane, discard the Archfiend's Ghastly glitch for Ariana. Ariana getting Stovey Torby. Stovey Torby tossing out Diabolica, the Dragonique General. If a Fiend monster that isn't Diabolica is sent to the grave by a card effect outside of the damage step, free special from grave or hand, but banish it whenever she leaves. And then, if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, target one Fiend in your graveyard that isn't Diabolica, put it back to the hand. One effect per turn and only once that turn, so one effect or the other, can't do both. Setting big welcome. Evil Swarm Excidon Knight in 2023. And he's a Fiend on top of that. Wow. Rank 4, Light Fiend, 19 attack, no defense. The turn in which Excidon Knight's effect was used, your opponent takes no further damage. In this case, once per chain, not once per turn, once per chain during your main phase or your opponent's battle phase, if your opponent has more total cards in their hand and field than you do, as a quick effect, detach one, destroy everything else on the field. Excidon Knight, Chain Promise, special Huli, Cursed Sword from my hand to get rid of for the sake of free search of a bamboo sword. Archfiend and Lady coming out at the same time, getting Golden Sword. Archfiend, fair welcome Labyrinth. Excidon Knight over Nini, no damage. General attacks, no damage due to Excidon Knight. Hare, summon. Big welcome. Let me see. Level 8 or higher Fiend. Lady, figured. So Hare yeets it back to the hand. Stovey Torby, special. Male Washidori for Nini. Stovey Torby, sending Fenrir for regular welcome. Nini comes back, broken on Archfiend, Golden, Metaphor Fuse, and Purification Dance. There's the fair welcome. Lady said something. Oh no! Eradicator Epidemic Virus. That's crazy, dog. Eradicator. Tribute Archfiend, calling spells. Nini, Snatch, Steal, Excidon Knight. Lady comes back. Wipeout for 4. Well, 5. Lady over Nini. And thank you very much for setting welcome so that Excidon Knight can blow it up. There's another spell. Metaphor Fuse. Hey! Ohime! There she is. Ohime adds Fire Dance. Send the Hare. Male Washidori for Hare. Hare. Getting Water of Arabesque. Arabesque on Excidon Knight. Arabesque for Huli. Hare. Huli to finish. And this next matchup, looking at this hand, solid. Normal's Incredible Ecclesia. Shatterfoil, Sword Soul, Moye. Wild. Reveals Adhara. Show me the Chizhou. There's the Chizhou indeed. Chizhou, Moye. Chizhou getting Long Yong. Long Yong. Discard Adhara. Sorry? Oh! I did not know that the Sword Soul token is a water. So, as a result, Ice Jade, Gimir, Agerin. Level 10, Water Aqua, 1 Water Tuner, being the Sword Soul token, and 1 or more non-tuners to make it. As a quick effect, activate this. Face-up monsters you control cannot be killed or banished by your opponent's card effects this turn. Then, if you activated this effect in response to your opponent's card or effect activation, and your opponent has cards, more than one, with that name on their field and or graveyard, banish those cards. Draco Berserker of the Tenyi 2.0. If a card is banished more than one by your opponent's card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, outside of the damage step, free special this card. Each effect once, and... okay, 2 things. 1, the effects are bananas, and 2, the artwork of Ice Jade is fantastic. Long Yong, burn for 12. Come again? Fire, light, water. For the banned Arch Nemesis Protos in TCG land. Calling on Darks. Joke's on you, there is no Darks. And 2 set. Ohime, getting the Ceremony. Discarding Huli. Ceremony for Nini. Ceremony for Meiwashidori. Meiwashidori, revive. Huli. Huli. Ice Jade Gimir. Wait, what? Hold on. Banish those cards. Oh, it doesn't target banish? That's so lame, dog. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, Ice Jade Synchro is actually nasty, not gonna lie. Huli getting Promise. Purification Dance on Nini. Take 3,000. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. On draw, Nini, Snatch Steel, Ice Jade, using the effect to banish or protecting, and Chizhou negate the Nini. Promise on Huli. Re-equip Meiwashidori on Huli. Huli getting Rivalry. No more targeting after. Sword Soul Emergence for Taya. Taya. Banish. Generate. Baxia. Shuffle back. Taya to Foolish. Rivalry on Baxia. Solemn Judgment in response to Mikanko Rivalry. And what did he send off from Taya? Chaos Mirage what? How is that even a worm and not a dragon? This is just ridiculousness. Chaos Mirage Dragon. Level 4, light, worm, and not a dragon for some reason. And it's a tuner as well. So super nice. 1600 attack, 600 defense. Target one banished light or dark monster. Free special hit to your field, but negate its effects. Also, for the rest of the turn, can special summon from the extra deck except light or dark synchros. If this card is sent to the graveyard just because of synchro material, target cards your opponent controls up to the number of other monsters used for the synchro summon, banish them. Each effect once. Baxia, killing off tactics for Mirage Dragon. What on earth is this? Sword Soul spicing in Geomath Mech Final Sigma? Are you kidding me? What is this deck list? Wow. Protos accidentally calls on water so that Ice Jade gets destroyed and then Sword Soul players scoot. Whatever list that the Sword Soul player is on, I want to see this. But unfortunately, it's Duelist Cup, they won't show it to you. Man, that's sad though. This next matchup, looking at this hand, something. Ashina Tenyi, Ashina into Monk, Adhara, free special, Ashina, for Vishuda, show me Chizhao, Sword Soul Tenyi, indeed, Chizhao, getting Moye, Adhara, Ashina to hand, Moye, reveal Ashina, Draco Berserker of the Tenyi, Moyi draw one, Emergence for Long Yong, set 2, Long Yong, discard Ashina, Cheng Ying instead of Barn. Okay. Chizhao, monster negate anywhere on the field. Other monster negate. Cheng Ying, aside from the boost, if a card were to be banished, doesn't matter whose. Non-target banish, lame by the way. A card from the field and graveyard. Monster effect triggers, doesn't matter where, it gets yeeted to the banish pile. And 2 set. You know, my friends, if you really want to play through this insanity of a board, you gotta do this correctly. By the way, we chose not to map as the very first thing because we are at a verge of life point range between Chizhao, Cheng Ying, and Berserker, let alone that would have been game over next turn. And Sword Soul player played it smart for some reason, choosing to negate Berserker instead of Hu Li in the same chain before Meo Washidori resolves. Chizo still could have chose Hu Li before the resolution of Meiwashidori equipping the spell to her. Huli. Berserker will not yeet the Huli because of Chizhou, getting Rivalry. Field spell. Huli on Shengying. Not field spell. Meiwashidori, return Shengying, and 1 set. Vishuda. Rivalry on Berserker. Double-edged sword on Berserker. Ashina. Adhara. Shaman of the Tenyi. Shaman. Discard Nibiru. Revive Moye. Moye. Reveal Ashina. Baxia. Moye. I'm surprised my opponent did not Baxia away the field spell there. Unless I'm missing something out of this. Tokens of water and Moye is water. And as for Baxia, different original attributes. So yeah, at least he would have ended up shuffle the double-edged sword for that matter. Tie up. Summon, by the way. Generate token. Chizhou. Becomes 7. And then Sword Soul Tenyi player scooped. And this next matchup, looking at this hand, wait till I see either Cursed or Broken Sword somewhere. Ohime, getting Hare, discard Rivalry. Normal Hare, Arabesque to Hare. Hare, getting Meiwashidori. Arabesque, Maxi, I shall assist you 1 card, as I have Huli not being able to get the search because of Ash, and pass. Primitive Planet Rakephobia for Scareclaw Kashtira specifically. Normal Hare, Meiwashidori, Hare for Fire Dance. Ohime, getting Rivalry. Discard Fire Dance. Yep, discards 1. And then Rivalry, getting Fire Dance back. No advantage. Arabesque for Nini. And Fire Dance for Huli. Bring back the Ash Blossom, by the way. Just so that no main deck Kashtira, with the exception of Tournaments and Scareclaw Kashtira, get their special summons in, as long as they have a card from hand or graveyard for the banish. And of course, bringing back Ash is meant for dishing out all of the damage. A 1, a 2, and a 3. Ritual summon Ohime with Mikanko Kagura. 2000 flat. Meiwashidori on Nini. And 2 set. Pressure Planet Race Off for Kashtira Unicorn. Free Special Unicorn. Nini Snatch Unicorn. There's the Thrust. The game changer card now that Thrust has arrived. If your opponent has activated a monster effect during this turn specifically, not the main phase, this turn specifically, most cases, my Nini Snatch stole the unicorn. Set one normal spell trap straight from your deck that isn't thrust, or if your opponent controls a monster, add it to your hand instead. That set card cannot be activated this turn. Hard once on triple tactics thrust. Love the artwork of this card, by the way. Grabbing the Harpy's Feather Duster, sure. Feather Duster. Chain Rivalry on Unicorn. Get that Cursed Sword out of the way. Cursed Sword for Broken Bamboo and Ohime. Hook up Mayawashidori on Huli. Huli getting Promise. Scare Claw. Banishing Big Bang. Unicorn. Immediately get rid of Zeus. Scare Claw over Unicorn. There's the Birth. Birth. Bring it back. Unicorn. For Theosis. Theosis. Target Unicorn. Special Fenrir. Fenrir. Getting Rise Heart. Two together. Shangri-Ira. And then Kashtira players Scoot. And this next matchup, this hand, I think we're okay. Allure of Darkness. Rainbow, so Dark Worlds. 3 set and pass. Normal Nini. Cursed Sword. And Arabesque on Nini. Arabesque for Huli. Cursed Sword goes away. Huli search. Cursed Sword search. There's the skill drain. You stink at this. But we get a Broken Sword out of this. Broken Sword on Huli. Golden. For Field Spell and Ohime. Ohime. Getting Mayawashidori. Discard Nini. And of course, Field Spells there. Mayawashidori on Huli. Mikanko Kagura. Ritual Summon Ohime. And the 3 hits. Aside from Skill Drain, of course. Cross out Designator and Call by the Grave. Mayawashidori on Huli. Bring it back. Ohime. Cursed Sword. Bring it back. And that is Scoop for Dark Worlds. Ladies and gentlemen, this main event matchup, I cannot stress this enough for this specific match right here. In this match, let's go on a little treasure hunt. And you'll see what I mean about a treasure hunt in this duel. Royal Rare Ogre Dance. Getting Royal Rare Xiamen. Royal Rare Foxy Tomb. Man, this duelist is low-key hardcore selling out on the punk stuff. Okay, glossy Ukyo Punk. Royal Rare Xiamen. Another Royal Rare Foxy Tomb. Is this another Royal? Another Royal Foxy Tomb. Ukyo. for the fuse. Okay, you are glossed out, Rising Carp. Rising Carp. Glossed out Deer Note, glossed out Wagon. Okay. And funny story about the Deer Note, by the way, when I was working on the Vernisylph Punks as the next deck build of choice, in my build, I wanted to make it the Earth version of the deck. So that way I want certain cards to trigger. And then as for the Deer Note, by the way, so I only had 30 UR gems left, and I said to myself, now that the Ishizu Millers are gone, what is the next best thing I can do ever since I split up the Vernisylph and Trap Tricks? I said to myself, maybe Vernisylph Punk should do. So I decided to craft myself a Deer Note, and it literally came out glossed out, which is insane. Wagon. SR glossed out Extreme Sessions Field Spell. Royal Rare Jam Dragon Drive. Okay, man's is hardcore Seto Kaiba of punks. Jam Dragon gets something out of this, and Deer Note for Foxy Tune. Madam Spider makes sense. She's a rare, so glossed out Madam Spider. Give you the credit. Extreme Sessions. Banish to Special One. Madam Spider. Getting the glossy Nashiwari surprise. Extreme Sessions. Psychic and a Shatterfoil Psychic and Punisher. And one set. Okay. Bear with me on this treasure hunting. You got yourself a SR Glossy Extreme Sessions. Not one, but two SR Shatterfoil Foxy Tunes. Shatterfoil Psychic and Punisher. Shatterfoil Jam Dragon Drive. A UR glossed out Deer Note. A UR glossed out Rising Carp. Shatterfoil Xiamen. Shatterfoil Ogre Dance. Okay, I'm literally convinced whoever that person is running on that account, that person is low-key hardcore Seto Kaiba of punks. Like, what's next? Shatterfoil Amazing Dragon? This is going to be ridiculous. Ohime. There's Max C. Call by on Max C. Ohime getting Arabesque. Discard Meo Washidori. Hare. Triggers Nishiwari Surprise. Meo Washidori on Hare. Hare. Ghost Ogre. For which, by the way, he did not get as a Shatterfoil or Glossy. Arabesque on Foxy Tune. Show me the Shatterfoil Amazing Dragon. Okay, that one is not Shatterfoil. Okay, I was about to get ready to say, if this person has a Shatterfoil Amazing Dragon, I'm literally going to lose my mind. and missed target out of Arabesque. Amazing Dragon, return 2, and field spell. Draw 1. Male Washidori comes back. Fire Dance for Nini. Male Washidori on Nini. 35 to the Punk player. Bounce back Amazing Dragon, and opponent is out of life point range from Punisher. Normals Maxi and Seto Kaiba of Punk scooped. Guys, that's gonna do it on this Ridiculousness sessions. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.